Jushin?
Farsa Gold, I believe?
The heck is going on? Yeah, that's a Farsa Gold. Mid lane Juicin.
Mid lane Jushin, Farsa Gold.
And
Oh, too heavy crowd controls, too heavy setter for RLG.
bro, we all
Really good
felt
clear.
that. We all felt that.
Uh-oh.
The moment that Gronk gets locked in right now. Okay. Axe. I will reserve my reaction. Except for this one. What is going on?
Coach Jed.
Let's see, because right now RLG, I gotta say, I'm liking their stability just a little bit more here.
If we're talking about the drafts, I have to agree, but execution has been very shaky here the past 2 days from the side of RLG.
Quanok's Farsa, Speedy's Jushin.
Oh, so it's Jushin Gold.
Wow. Do we have any precedents for this? Was it seen in Indonesia? Or
No.
Indonesia, no.
So,
I don't think it was in Malaysia. Okay, day 3 and wildcard surprises are still getting dished out. Hey, in the row for RLG. Axe is playing a gold lane Juicin. I'm excited to see this.
Mobile Legends.
How is this going to work? I thought initially if Quanok was on the Jushin and Speedy was on the Farsa, maybe you could make an argument because of like the differences in range. I guess the Moskov still has like that dash to kind of close that gap, but some action here in the mid lane.
2v2 here in the Rice Cream pop flicker early just to add more health bars. But top lane Ducky not looking too hot here. Quanok with Wings by Wings will look to get that kill. And Quanok will take first blood, no problem.
That was just absolutely mismanaged there by Ducky in the EXP lane. No other way to put it.
Rice Cream now again just tanking. 3 members might be too much, but it seems like RLG will back away for now.
Yeah. Still looking at the gold lane, Jushin. It looks like Daylight's getting punished quite a bit, but still level 2, not that at that level 4 spike as well for the Moskov. I think there should be more outplay potential as soon as we get to that point. In terms of emblem choices as well, we have Mystery Shop, so technically, yeah, gold lane, Mystery Shop, you want to get your items a lot quicker.
Yeah.
And I guess it's just to stay in the lane and wait for rotations. I still can't wrap my head around why the Jushi gets placed in gold.
I'm trying to recall, I believe it was somewhere around, oh wait, in the mid?
Redonk is able to get that, get back to safety, but 10 seconds here for that first neutral objective.
That's my favorite reading of Radonke's name now.
Redonk.
Radonk.
It's Redonkulous.
Exactly, Rice Cream now. Trying to hold on. Has her revitalized, but in an awkward position. Pops it. Feather airstrike alongside Throwboy in the back. Finds a kill. Uh-oh, it's a 1v1 between Lancelot and the Hayabusa, but that will be falling as well.
Yeah, not the best of setups for Radiance Legend Gaming. They still want to go for the contest on the neutral objective. And it's a little bit of a pity because they did bring the Lancelot. Speedy doing a really good job of zoning HHN there. And they're going to allow Axmena to pick up that neutral objective early. Things seem to be going according to plan so far.
Yeah, for Axmena, for RLG, I thought they'd be able to utilize his Gronk more.
Federation popped. That's a stun on towards Hey. Oh, big knocked up there. But no real damage. And coming in. Haha, stun! That's gonna be Hey falling. A 2-4-0 if you count the neutral objective. Yeah, 3 minutes and 2K. Not too good here for RLG.
Yeah, math checks out. Axmena at this point, seems like they're just toying with Radiance Legend Gaming.
Yeah.
Even Daylight is insanely struggling up against that Juicin. Okay, you know what? I might have overblown it a little bit. It's just a 300 gold lead. I thought it was worse. The majority of the time I've seen Daylight just hugging tower.
And oh man.
Axmena now. They're making it work.
Yeah, I mean the focus is definitely in the mid lane. Redonk now trying to hold on, but he will not be able to escape. But another kill on the board. Quanok trying to juke. And
Whoa!
looking for the kill and will find it eventually, but that's going to be the collapse from Xmena. Looking for bodies. Throwboy jumping in Ducky in no man's land as Throwboy picks up a killing spree.
I thought that was a big set that potentially Hehe could have found, but unfortunately, Axmena turned that completely around. Now they're going in for the invade onto RLG, denying it all. I guess we're waiting for power spikes to hit. Was that a steal?
Was that a steal? We're gonna see. Trying to look for the purple buff under the feet. Throwboy has one under him.
No.
HHN does not.
Oh, that's gonna be them still applying more pressure in the jungles, though. As RLG, they're just behind in farm, behind in map control. I don't know what they can do.
I don't know.
So far.
The longer this game goes, it should favor RLG, right? You have the Moskov, you have the Kimmy as well.
Yeah.
The damage is going to ramp up, and unfortunately, because Speedy is on the Jushin. Wait a second.
Alto trying to apply pressure in the top. Duck keep falling. Yeah, Ducky falls the third time in the first 5 minutes. Radong now trying to hold on, but Throwboy's damage is overwhelming. Another kill on the board. Now they go for more here as the Lancelot will get back to safety surely. No real lockdown, but still Axmena just all over the place.
Yeah. It really looks like Axe just knows that they're the better quality team right now.
Yeah.
At this point, they're just dominating. Really.
Tectonic charge towards the back. That's gonna be taken down again. At 3K. Take a look at Lancelot though, trying to salvage something in the jungles, but I don't think that's enough.
There's also a Sky Piercer now on the Jushin, on Speedy. Already one stack. Looking for a little bit more here. Can they get Radan?
Oh, Radon will be able to get away. I just recall that early on in MPL or mid MPL Philippines Season 16, the idea of a Jushin Gold was floated around behind the scenes.
Oh.
But we never really got to see it in practice, more in theory, considering that that was the time a lot of the fighters were popping up. So people were thinking, hey, what about we try Jushin this thing? I just never really got to see it, but now here it is. Up against a marksman gold lane.
It's working so far, right? We'll see whether or not they get more stacks on it, and if it does, that will be a problem for RLG. Meanwhile,
Another airstrike, the damage will come through. That's gonna be Ducky going down. Haha, and against 4 members there, will not mount to anything. Another kill on the board. Take a look at Radong. Ooh, barely survives, but they will lose the mid turret as well as Axmena just pressing the right buttons.
Axmena, they can, honestly, they can find a way to end this maybe sub 10 minutes, make it a 9-minute game. But based on how they're playing right now, they're probably still just going to take the safe route, try to get the Lord, and then go out with just the first Lord and then end it right there. Everything's falling right for them, just like this.
what?
No. Oh. Expensive spell there.
Already forcing a flicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, Throwboy's level 10. Okay, not that far though, if you compare the Lancelot. I would think that's a 2-level gap, but now take a look at Haha and stun, Law and Order, everything. Haha and is able to find an angle to get away. That's a clean triple sweep. Radong, feather airstrike stun. The damage will come through. Radong forced to use that flicker as the Arlet falls. Daylight trying to get something on the map, and they will get that inner top.
Wants a Sky Piercer stack, man. Already 2 at this point of the game for Speedy. If we're taking a look at the items coming in from Daylight, you'd want that Holy Trinity, or the Swift Trinity rather, and there's only the Corrosion Scythe as well as the Golden Staff. VHS should be coming by real soon, but I don't know. It might be too late. How do RLG stave off that pressure that Axmena are currently holding over them?
First off, they need significantly more items and EXP on their Arlot, who is 050 and is 3 levels behind the Podius.
And trying to find a kill, not able to there, as the cover and the reinforcements is still there for Quanok.
Axe, I think they're just going to be looking to put the RLG out of their misery in this game #1, even though they've drafted the more familiar and orthodox lineup. It's Axmena who's playing more familiar and orthodox with an unorthodox decision to put a Jushin in the gold lane.
I think it feels like it came back down to like the fundamentals, right? When we talk about the drafts, because If we're looking at the EXP lane, Alpha definitely has a better time against Arla in the early game, and then we saw that actually being executed in-game. Ducky, first few minutes of the game already taken down. Mid, the fact that they moved the Farsa into the mid lane, a lot more burst, a lot more mobility as well with Rice Crim, and it felt like they didn't have a hold of the mid, and also in the early stages in the gold lane, it was true. So RLG are working at in a way where their composition makes a lot more sense, but in the early game, it feels like a lot less easy to execute in the laning phase.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wow, that's a very nasty solo there. Now it's a 5v4 Ducky. Forced to use that flicker, but that's gonna be the flicker from Alpha. And that will be a kill for Speedy, so another stack headed. And Axmana, you mentioned toying. I agree. At this point, they know, you know, it's 15-1.
Let's get this Lord without a problem, and I think they're just gonna march with it straight to victory. 6 deaths on the R-Lot of Ducky. Usually you don't see a glaring, how do I say this, difficulty for the R-Lot up against a Phoveus. Naturally, the R-Lot will struggle against a Phoveus, but there are a lot of ways that you can make it easier for yourself and for your team to make it look a little bit more of an even matchup, even though on paper it really heavily leans towards Phoveus. This time around, it's just like the most obvious Phoveus beats R-Lot game I've seen in my life.
Quanox rocking like the 2 mage items that have been buffed. Genius and the Lightning.
Wow. That is a nasty daylight now caught. Forced to use that flicker. It will go down for 120 seconds. Yeah, DHS secured, but I think it's just too late.
Let's see. You know what? Let's play a game. Will Axmana get at least, will Axmana get a Savage? I say yes.
Wow.
With Speedy, maybe.
With Throwboy, I think,
Oh, okay. For me, Rice Crim.
right? Ducky, though, finds a 3-man knockup. No follow-up. Throwboy picks up the unstoppable. If they find another kill for Throwboy, the Savage might come through, but it seems like they will take it slow.
Why didn't they give it to the Hylos, man? Oh!
That's a shutdown. Uh-oh. Signs of life. Bottom side, though, still Siege. Axe will not be hasty. They will take their time. RLG still holding on. That's a stun. That's a knockup. That's a damage coming through. Good night, Lancelot. Let's take a look at the top lane here. He's trying to control that lane. And is this comebackable?
No. I'm sorry. No, it should not be comebackable. If they do make a comeback, give Radius Legend an award for that, because this is a steep mountain decline. 8 deaths on Ducky's R-Lot.
Oh, this is not good. Ducky falling, hey. In a very peculiar position. Tech charge just to get back to safety. They will get the clear, but they will lose their inhibitor in the bottom side.
It seems like they still can't end.
Yeah. I think the Hayabusa falling like that was one of the biggest reasons.
Change your name. All right. At this
Boy?
point. Yes. Change it to Carry Boy.
Or just leave Boy. You can take the throw out. Just leave it as Boy.
Oh, that works.
Or if you want to be known as Man, just leave it as Man.
Leave it as Man.
Yeah.
Throw man.
There is a... Okay, I feel like that... Why does that feel worse than Throw Boy? No, but... Okay. I would call that like a complete throw, but a little fun fact as to why he chose Throw Boy as his IGN is because that became a little nickname for him with people playing with him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Little server, yeah. So that's why he just Throw Boy. And he decided to embrace it, embody it, as a means to challenge himself.
That's crazy. In the bottom side, though, the action is actually caught. So that's a kill.
We're seeing mistakes happening.
We
Is it
are.
comebackable?
Let's see, it's a 5v4 on
Hey.
paper, but Throwboy will lock in towards that Lord.
Tech charge.
Now Ducky finds a flicker play, but the damage will not be enough. Ducky falling again. Spear of Misery misses. That's gonna be hey. Take him down as well. As Speedy will find the monster looking for Radonk, but not able to close the distance. 2v1, Lancelot against Speedy and Rice Cream. Not enough damage, and ladies and gentlemen, this might be it.
But remember, the 2 cores are still up for grabs. There should be a potential here.
Let's see, haha, and will not be able to escape as, ladies and gentlemen, Game 1 X-Mena, the win is within their sights, but they're not able to close it out just yet. Ice Cream taking a lot of damage. Daylight pops the win of nature, but the magic damage will still come through as X-Mena now still holding on. Will they go for more as the minion waves are coming in? X-Mena, are they going to be hasty? Will they throw again? Ducky trying to hold on. Damage is not there and he will fall as Throwboy finds a kill. Alpha very low, but it seems like X-Mena will overwhelm RLG in this first game. And ladies and gentlemen, that will be all.
Gold